Welcome to my channel and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I would also like to welcome Spirit into this reading and say thank you for the messages we are about to receive. This is a general reading, so like, share, subscribe, leave me some comments if these messages resonate with you. So I'm starting off with a general energy read. I'm going to be using the success cards for this, and so this is about learning new skills, understanding the infinite. So you're doing a lot of study, a lot of research, and whatever you're doing at the moment, you're learning a lot of new skills. You're being trained up to do something, it's something very difficult, but it's something very, very exceptional. So you are trying to find your feet. There might be people around you that are not quite as supportive as you would like them to be. You can see this person's trying to get across this bridge over there. So, going through a very difficult period over here, maybe a lot of assessments, but maybe also people, you can see this man's pushing this particular man on this log here. So people not looking out for your best interests over here, so watch your back. They might be coming across as being somebody that's helpful, but they might be trying to sabotage all your efforts over there, so just be careful. You can see also dealing with, this person's walking on sharks over there, so dealing with very, very difficult people and also dangerous, toxic people. So there's a lot of competition going on around whatever you're doing, and a lot of people, are trying to sabotage your efforts. They might be saying things that are very detrimental to you or your reputation. So be careful about who you trust. Very, very important. So in the past, you've got Enjoy the Mystery. You can see there's a lot of books. You've been doing a lot of study, doing a lot of learning over there. And maybe even that job has involved a lot of traveling. So whatever you've been doing, meeting new people, learning new things, you can see, this is a new job that you started off by doing a lot of travel as well, and definitely learning a lot of new skills. And maybe this is why these people are so jealous. People going behind your back. You've got a 7 over there. This is always about lies and deception, speaking a lot of things. And these are sharks, and you can see a lot of teeth over there. So whatever they're saying is pretty detrimental. So, just watch your back. So you've got the true nourishment. So you really are growing. Whatever you're doing, this is going to the future, is changing you, but it's also giving you that satisfaction and that joy that you have been looking for. You feel, very happy in what you're doing at this particular moment. And you are working, you're going to be working very, very hard. You can see all scrubbing floors over there. So whatever you're doing, putting a lot of effort, a lot of energy, and working very focused on your work and working pretty hard pretty soon. So, but it's giving you a lot of satisfaction, and that is the most important thing, that you're growing quite a bit. You're working very hard at this job, but it's giving you that satisfaction, and you're learning a lot of new skills, and you're being, whatever you're training in, you're becoming very unique. Very good at what you do as well. So those are the energies for those 2 weeks. Okay, so I'm going to be using the Black Cat's Tarot for the main read. Okay, you've got the Queen of Cups over there. So, there could be an offer that comes in for you from this Queen of Cups. There could be somebody around you that you are, this is being either being mentored. So there could be somebody around you that you're going and getting trained by. The King of Cups is usually an educator. So somebody who gives you training, somebody that takes you under their wing. This could be even you training people up. But it looks like it's more likely that it's somebody that is going to be training you. So, like a teacher, somebody that you can trust, somebody that you look up to. And this person seems to be helping you focus and helping you find your goals in life as well. So that King of Cups energy is very, very strong over there. It's a very father-like figure, or very, somebody who's very established kind of figure, somebody very reliable. And everything that they give you, whatever comes out of that cup is very satisfying. So it's about knowledge, it's about information, it's about learning, and it seems like this person seems to have taken you under their wing, and you're being trained by this particular person. So you're working very, very hard, and whatever you're doing is bringing in a lot of satisfaction as well. You can see there's a lot of water. You're learning all your skills. Whatever you're learning, you're applying it to your work, and you can see there's that river flowing with all those water lilies. So there's a lot of satisfaction. You seem pretty relaxed, pretty happy right now, pretty balanced with whatever you're learning at this particular moment. And you're learning a lot of new skills. You're managing to apply those skills as well. So whatever information is coming, you're putting it into your work, and you're focusing a lot on your work and your career right now. So in the past, there was some disappointment that happened. You felt let down. Maybe something didn't go quite the way you wanted it to. But it looks like, and it also left you feeling, a bit unsupported. You're walking on a tightrope of things, juggling things around, following your instincts, being a bit unsure of your footings. So maybe you also had a little bit of problems with money as well. Maybe there was some financial loss that came out of here. This is about being very cautious because you could have ended up having a loss over there. And even whatever job you're doing, treading very, very carefully because there was that constant fear of losing that particular job. Multitasking as well, been working very, very hard, but and going through a lot of emotional upheaval, it seems, with this particular job that you were doing. So you've come out of quite a bit difficult situation. It seems like things have settled down for you now. You're well into your work right now, and you seem to be very balanced, very satisfied. So after going through a lot of problems, it seems like you're coming out pretty well. You've got the Two of Cups over here, so this is about being supported by somebody. There's a lot of insight coming in. Maybe this person, this King of Cups, is also a very good friend, or coming across as being a very good friend, and they're offering you that support and that guidance that you need. So this is on your mind, and you seem very stable as well. So this could be either a new partnership coming in on the business front, or a new friendship coming in, but a very supportive friendship, and a lot of information being exchanged between you and this particular person. Now going to the future, you've got the Hermit card over here, so being focused on further education, further study, and seeing the light really. So a lot of knowledge coming in for you there as well. So there could be some further training, further study, maybe even going back to school again. And here you can see with that Queen of Cups over here, so definitely focusing on work, focusing on study. So it looks like you're doing something right now that's taking you to further specialization or further training, and definitely burning the midnight oil over there. So hitting the books pretty hard, and working pretty hard at what you're doing to acquire that knowledge. So you've got a lot of cards of studies, and you've got that King of Cups, that's about study. You've got the Hermit, that's about study. The Queen of Cups here is about study as well, and you can see she's all with the books there. So you're working a lot, so you're working and learning at the same time over here. Now all of this has stressed you out a little bit over there. You do need a little bit of a holiday. This is the Four of Swords. Take a little bit of a break. Go and get yourself some downtime. Come up with new plans. Spend some time maybe meditating as well. But you do need to take a little bit of a holiday. It's having some effects on your health over there, and that's not always a good thing. And you've got the Nine of Rods over here. So you are feeling a bit apprehensive about the people that you're working with. You do feel as though they're not really supportive of you, and they're not looking out for your best interests. Maybe you feel like they are trying to sabotage you. These cats have laid down the cheese for this mouse, and they're trying to catch this mouse. So maybe somebody is trying to put a spanner in the works in your life over there, and you do need to watch your back there. So there seems to be a lot of competition that you are dealing with. So you've got the Nine of Swords over here, the World card, and the Judgment card. So the Nine of Swords are being very stressed out, doing a lot of self-reflection, feeling a bit trapped as well. It looks like you're going to be ending. This particular cycle is coming to an end over here. So whatever this training is that you're doing, it seems like it's going to come to an end soon, and you're going to be called on to make a decision to move on and do something different. So there's a change in path over there, a career change, some kind of big drama coming up over here, or big change of events, because these are two major arcana. The World card is ruled by Saturn, so this is the end of your lessons or your end of your learning phase. It looks like you might be graduating here with this cat coming out of this black suit there. So it looks like almost like a graduation suit. So it looks like you're graduating, and you're going to be making a decision to move on and do something very different. So that, choosing your path, weighing all your options and going for it. So moving on to something very different. So it looks like this learning phase is about to come to an end. Right now you're still in the middle of study, but it looks like that's about to end. You're about to graduate from it, and you're about to make a career choice and move on to something brand new. And there you go. The Wheel of Fortune is the first card, and that means big changes are coming in for you. So it looks like the cycle is over. Delays are over. There's a sudden and unexpected good luck. So work coming in as well. You got that spinning wheel over there. So it looks like you're ending that life where you were studying. If you're coming out of training, and you're going to be starting a career where you're working now pretty hard. And you've got the Eight of Winter over there. You have what it takes if you only believe in yourself, thinking that you are powerless when you are not, a lack of self-confidence that keeps you from getting what you want. So if you're facing assessments or whatever it is you're facing, you need to have that confidence and know that you can sort this out. And don't let anxiety get the better of you or have any, effects on you. It looks like you are going to be moving on. You're graduating from whatever this is, and you're going to be moving on. And you've got the Six of Summer. It looks like an offer is coming in for you, it looks like you might be moving on and accepting this new offer. So there's definitely something brand new starting for you. You're getting out of the situation, and you're going to make a fresh start somewhere else with this Judgment card. So a new career path coming in, graduating. Maybe there's a lot of anxiety because you're finishing off this particular job. There might be an assessment coming in for you, but it looks like there's graduation. So there's some successful outcome over there. And, right now you're very, very focused on that work, focused on that career, focused on the learning, really, the learning aspect of it. So there's something coming out that's stressing you out a little bit there. But soon you'll be working pretty hard with that Three of Pentacles. It's about being in charge and being very balanced and enjoying what you do. So there's a positive outcome, and that Wheel of Fortune coming in and bringing a positive change in luck. So I hope this reading has resonated with you, and please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if it has. And thank you so much for watching, and all the best. Thank you. Goodbye.